Shit. Tell you, man. Nigga been sure you got black.
The site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. He's only going to make it to the 13th.
They got a whiteboard right there. I know, no disrespect, but that ain't right. They got Gardner Minshew. That's a good backup there. Slow niggas out here. You don't punt the ball like that,
I don't know, depending on what it's, if it's 4th and 1 or like 4th and 15 or something. Yeah, I'm gonna punt that bitch. 4th and 1, I'm going for it.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
I don't know. Peter might do that.
A handoff to Sanders. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Well, that was a bit of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, And the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They go play action with Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down.
Yeah, did you make your YouTube the same name as that?
Midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Yeah, because it'd be easier to like tag in the video.
Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And they end
I can still tag the other name. I just don't know it.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
And that was a
all one word.
That was simply an offensive line winning
all one word.
And winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
I think so.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Come on, man. Give me the interception. They don't let him step in front of that nigga.
The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Throwing is Hurts.
Hey, that wasn't me. I think that was the computer. Because I switched off on one dude and I saw the computer trying to follow everything I was doing.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. In motion left is Watkins.
18
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 2nd down, Gainwell looking for space. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line. No further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Hurts. And that's going to be caught.
Damn, bro. That nigga fell and shit. Hey, they be doing some goofy shit. That's how you won last time, bro. My niggas kept jumping off sides and shit. You saw that? Remember that?
That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball.
Bro, two times they jumped off sides and I won't press the shit. I'm like, what the fuck is my offensive line? I mean, defensive line doing, man?
Even more
bullshit.
they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
I think you did.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror,
you can run that bitch back
to kick this one off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
The Chiefs take it over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Yep.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. What good hands there defensively at second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second and 10, Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. The 30, 10, 5. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. 6-0 our score after 1.
You see what I'm saying? How any of that bullshit be happening when I play you, bro? What the fuck?
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Did you see that pass?
On 1st down, Mahomes.
They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 23 yards on the play. So from Philadelphia territory now.
What's the X? What, I gotta click some?
Down at the 31.
I know, I'm just saying, what, I gotta click some?
To throw,
yeah,
it's
to activate it.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
The throw for Toney is intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the...
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe
look at that, man.
They're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Some odd user tried to catch that bitch and still didn't let me go. How the fuck he get there? He behind the pass.
The defensive tackle position, yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Sets up to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You see that? Straight to him. He ain't tried to catch that bitch to none.
To his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
That's all I do. Scrambling.
Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Get out of there quick. Mike Vick shit. Panther 11, yeah.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That swung out wide to Sanders. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short of the 13. 5 yards,
like
not
I
enough,
would.
and it'll be 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get
like you should, yeah.
They would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be stopped after a gain.
I mean, the 2-minute warning was up there, so I was funny.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. There on the stop was Leo Chanel.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw here. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in the face there, Captain. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
Last percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Running right, here's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
He got 29 yards that time.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part. of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Quez Watkins, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Elliott on for the extra point.
What you mean? Shit, it ain't 21 yet.
Can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
He said, no, okay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Takes bullshit, bro. And when I try to jump in front of somebody, this shit ain't working.
Trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring.
I didn't even put this
before
shit
the
on.
half ends.
Ready, break. Warriors 70.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Going deep here for Watkins. And this is caught inside the 5.
Man.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Hey, no, I'm trying to use the catch that bitch.
Quez
I'm not
Watkins
like,
in the final seconds of the 1st half.
I know.
And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
I know, I'd have caught them bitches before. This shit just ain't, it's tripping right now.
And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, this is...
Nah, I get the Bills, man. You got this one. He said you blew your team. Some bullshit, bro. They giving this nigga all the interceptions, but my shit is niggas ain't even jumping. Shit ain't right. Be right back.
on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Washington Commanders and the Tennessee Titans. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Nashville. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Tannehill to the air right off the bat. And finding the tight end Hooper. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. There's a nice move. And some space here. A second stiff arm. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 35.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's a big run that time by Henry. 43 yards on the ground. Well, welcome up. The first carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Man coverage. I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Tannehill. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. Oh, hit
as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
17 yards that time and a Washington first.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
On 2nd and 12, Heineke, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Throwing, Heineke.
Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Heineke to throw it.
Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw into the hands of Hooper. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 9.
Tannehill now to throw.
That's complete to Traylon Burks.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill.
As this complete to Woods.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. To the air again, Tannehill. He's got Swaim here, his tight end out right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Open is Swaim, the tight end.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Again, Tannehill. He's got it over the middle to Jeff Swaim.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And now a sneak, Tannehill.
And he is going to pick up the Titans' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Bullock's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing at 7-3. Maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half.
Yo, you say you're trying to get 100 subs?
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to quote-unquote hang their hats on.
Gotta keep posting, man.
Feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away.
You ain't even gotta be live. Just post videos or post little shorts.
And Gibson decides against bringing it
Get your subs up.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
First throw now for the backup Wentz.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I appreciate that.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's got it. With the
Hell
15.
no, bro.
Touchdown, Washington.
That's some bullshit.
Terry McLaurin, 75 yards.
That was a good
And the
play.
Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10.
Commanders 14.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens. But you have to figure, they thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Well, whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Second half begins with a run by Robinson.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Robinson with another carry.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 32. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Heineke to throw for it on 4th down.
Thomas has got it, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Robinson.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
4th down, Heineke. And he finds McLaurin. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
It's a 6-yard pickup and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A man who played his college ball here in the Volunteer State of Memphis, Antonio Gibson.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Gibson.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Now Heineke on 4th down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Bobby McCain.
This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up the touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd and 15 now. Wentz. And this is caught inside.
Bullshit, bro.
Touchdown. Terry McLaurin. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders will add to their fourth quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Titans on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Airing it out deep for Woods. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. Tannehill intercepted again. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
That's complete right around the 8. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Looking to throw. Heineke. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin from 8 yards out. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Commanders 28, Titans 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And this one is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Tannehill. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. He'll drop to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
On 4th down, Tannehill. That pass taken in by Burks. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Come on, cheating ass nigga, hit start. Fuck you doing?
Turnover on down.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run again here with Robinson. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
They'll pitch it to Robinson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, look at Thomas wide open.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Washington.
Logan Thomas
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway here on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. And they'll begin by running the option. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Throwing now is Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Murray. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Get all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen they can move the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. That one taken in by T.
Higgins.
He's at the 40. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 82 yards. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Man, he called that,
man. Throw
man.
on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Out to his left.
Oh my God, bro.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Back deep, Trent Taylor. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll stay on the ground, mix it again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Here we go.
6-0 our score after 1. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Another impressive drive. So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimal level.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
That is taken in by Hurst. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Here we go.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Fuck that. I don't even play football like that, man. I'm gone. Fuck Madden. I'll be back tomorrow, bitch.